Hi, my name is Tricia. Today I want to talk to you about reading your food labels and why that is so important. We all eat, so if you want to have more energy and lead a healthy life, you really need to know what you're feeding your body. All processed or all packaged foods comes with a nutrition label. It provides you the information necessary to know what exactly is in that food that you're eating. Reading a food label helps you to make healthier choices, make better choices. I want to kind of show you, if you're not aware of what a food label is, it's on all your packages. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's backwards, but anyway, it shows you the ingredients that are actually in the product. And I love this one. It's Daisy Sour Cream, because all it has in it is cultured cream. Most of the sour cream products that you see have a whole lot of other stuff in them that you really don't want in your body. On the nutrition facts, you really want to pay attention to what ingredients are in it, what the serving size is, and how many servings in the container and how many calories per serving. All of the other stuff underneath this is all the macronutrients in the product. And those are really important if you're trying to say keep track of how much fat, carbohydrates, sugars, proteins that you're getting in a day. That tells you how many are in there. The percentage over here is telling you how much percentage you're getting in each item, and it tells you also how many vitamins are in this particular item, and most of them also have at the very bottom of the food label the daily recommended values of your fat, your carbohydrates, your sodium, and your dietary fiber. You really want to be careful of manufacturing tricks. For instance, this particular item here, it says multi-grain, and if it states that it's multi-grain, you check the label and make sure that one of the first few ingredients is a whole grain or a multi-grain. And in this particular instance, the first ingredient is whole grain wheat flour, but the second ingredient is unbleached wheat flour. So, take it with a grain of salt. You gotta just be aware of what you're putting in your body. On this particular one, it says multi-grain. However, if you read the back of the label, the first ingredient is enriched white flour, which it contains wheat, so I guess that is a grain, but it's not really the best choice for you. So you really need to be aware of what the manufacturers are trying to steer you to that. A lot of times if you have fat-free, they're going to load it with sugar and sodium. So you just want to really be aware of what the labels say. In my experience, and what I do when I'm at the grocery store, I read my labels before I ever purchase the item. The main thing that I look at is the ingredients. I shoot to have 5 ingredients and less in an item, and there are going to be some names on that label that you probably can announce or pronounce, but a lot of times that is just the preservatives, because you've got your whole foods and you've got your food products. Your whole foods don't have a label because your whole foods are just basically that. It's a whole food. It does not need a label. But anything that has more than one ingredient in it has to have a food label. And those food products with the food label are your processed foods. You really just need to be really aware if you're trying to lead a healthy life like I said again, what you're putting in your body. Like I said, I try to stick with 5 ingredients and less. This one has it's tomato sauce. It has tomato puree, which is water and tomato paste, water, salt, citric acid, and spices. The citric acid is for preserving it because they put preservatives in these so it has a longer shelf life. So it can stay on your shelf for quite some time. This actually doesn't expire until 2019. So it could stay on the shelf quite a while. Now, there's a lot of hidden sugars, like I was talking yesterday, like in this can of beans. You would think that that should just be beans and maybe some sodium for preservatives. But it's white kidney beans, water, salt, and sugar. Is there really any reason it needs sugar in there? Probably not. So once again, you just really need to be aware. Let me see, I lost my train of thought. So basically, that's my little spiel tonight. I just wanted people to be aware of what they're putting in their bodies. Reading food labels doesn't have to be that difficult, but it could be really daunting if you're not aware of what the different things mean. Like I said, on the nutrition label, you have your ingredients, you have your serving sizes, you have your servings per container, you have your calories, and you have your fat calories. And you want to be aware that each one of those is in a serving. So if your can, say like this can here, that's 3.5 servings. Each serving is half a cup. So the calories on the back, 110, if you eat the whole can, you're well over 300 calories. So that you just really need to pay attention to the serving sizes too, and what a serving size really is. Because us as Americans, we tend to overeat a lot. I mean, it's how we are. So anyway, I thank you all for joining, and I hope you got some value out of this. If you have any questions, please post them below, and I would be more than happy to answer them. Thank you.